You think about how easy it is for us to walk into a room at night, flip the light switch, boom, we have all the light that we want. Hi, welcome to this video. Doug Barry here, BR Coalition. I appreciate you being with me. Today we're going to talk about one of the most important things I think you can consider when it comes to your day-to-day life, as well as a survival situation or a crisis situation, and that is light. Having light on you, near you, with you. A good flashlight or a variety of them. We don't think very often about what happens if that light doesn't turn on. Normally we would think, well, the light bulb's out maybe, or there's a little bit of a power something going on in the neighborhood, but what if it's more severe? But even if it is, simply the power's out in the neighborhood, then what do? The access to light is important. Imagine there's an emergency. In an emergency, you've got to move quickly across the room even. You've done this, we've all done this, and if not, test it. Walk into your bedroom or your living room at night, shut all the lights off, and just see how quickly you can walk across the room. Move, turn. Realize that you will find yourself reaching out for where that wall is, where that corner is. Even though it's your house, you live in it. You may have lived there for 15, 20, 25 years. It is the sort of thing where when the lights are off, we are slower. We move slower. Now imagine there's an emergency. Imagine the lights go out. You've got children on the other end of the house and they're nervous, they're scared, they're crying, and you've got to get there fast. Or the lights are out and you've got to get out of the house for some reason. There's some sort of crisis that demands you move quickly, but you can't because the lights are out, the power's out. Having a flashlight, having light accessible with a headlamp or, again, hand-carried flashlight, this is important to think about. This is important to plan for. Don't forget to go out and subscribe to this YouTube channel. Make sure you share this information with other people. Very important that we get this word out, help more people be better prepared, spiritually and physically. Face it, no one wants an injury. No one wants to be hurt. Doesn't matter what you're doing in life. No one wants an injury. We are far more inclined to be injured if we can't see where we're going in the middle of the night. Having a flashlight on hand is a great way to be able to see where you're going and prevent injury. Now, in a crisis situation, you have to think if the power goes out for any length of time, it may be a serious storm or it may be a grid down situation that happens due to a cyber attack or something on that scale. What do we do to make sure that we can operate and function, repair things, live, move, cook, all the basics that we need to do on a daily basis, and do it with as little chance of injury as possible? Some people are going to say, I'm just going to use my phone. Now, there's several reasons why focusing on the phone as a means of light rather than having a flashlight on hand can be iffy. Number one, your phone's only going to light up roughly 10, 12, maybe 15 feet around you. It's not going to throw light. Basically, what that means is a flashlight's going to throw light into the backyard. I can light up my whole backyard with a flashlight. I can light up the neighbor's house down the street with a flashlight. I can direct it across my house much more clearly if I need to light something up down the hallway. Another reason is I don't want to drain the battery on my phone if I might need my phone for communication purposes. Not knowing what your circumstances are going to be, having power in your phone to connect with other people might be primary. You're not going to want to drain that battery by using it as a flashlight. Another reason would be simply the way you hold it. I can hold the phone, sure, but it's not built really to hold in a serious situation or scenario, such as if I'm working on something, repairing something, if I need to put the light in my mouth, these types of things. I might need to pick somebody up, help somebody carry something. Whereas with a flashlight, not only can I hold it in the hand, I can, with some of them, in particular this one, with this clip on it, I can actually put it on my hat and light it up that way. I can also go to a headlamp. Having a headlamp on gives me complete access to my hands. Again, depending upon the circumstances, I might need that. Really want to encourage you to click the link in the description below and get yourself the free download that we're offering. The ultimate guide to being prepared, body, mind, and soul, physically and spiritually. The ultimate Catholic preparedness guide. Again, click the link in the description below. Get that free download now. Now, when you consider the flashlight or headlamp that you want to have, think about whether or not you want to go battery operated or rechargeable battery. This is a good option we've got now. So my 500 lumen here, this is a rechargeable battery. Pull the battery out, recharge it, goes right back in. I've got a 250 lumen here, which nice little handy gizmo. Pull that right there, and I've got a little charging port there, so I don't even have to take the battery out now. This is 350 lumen, runs off of a battery. So when this goes dead, I've got to replace the battery. Therefore, you're going to have a backup, supply of batteries. 1500 lumen flashlight, rechargeable. I like that. Don't have to worry about replacing batteries. Headlamps, one of each. This runs off of 3 AAAs. This is rechargeable. You're gonna have to make that decision. I like the rechargeable ones myself, but I do have a variety of them. When it comes to having weapon lights, this is something we want to talk about too. Having a flashlight or a weapon light. Right here, this has been cleared, okay? We got nothing in there. Okay, we visually inspected it, no magazine, so we're clear here on the weapon. This weapon light allows me, obviously, to have access to lighting things up, okay? If I'm in a situation at night, you never want to have a gun in your hand in the dark without light in some way, shape, or form. You cannot shoot at something or someone you cannot see. So what are you gonna do? Flashlight or weapon light? If you can only go with one, I go with the flashlight because I can use the flashlight in other areas, whether I'm lighting up a spot where I might need to fire or I just want to look around the house or the room or the yard. What you buy also is important, the quality of it. Some people want to go to a convenience store and buy some cheap little $1 flashlight. I do not recommend that. There are certain items that you definitely do not want to go cheap on. The brands that I like, the brands that we've studied and researched here at BRC, Streamlight, one of my favorites. That's the one that I carry. It's a good price point, but it's pretty good quality. And you got a Surefire. Surefire is another good brand, a little pricier, pretty much indestructible. Then there's Olight, also a little more affordable. Now, I like those 3 brands, and in particular Streamlight. Again, that's the one I lean towards. You can drive over these with a car. You can drop them. I've dropped them before. They don't break. They hold up very, very well. Now, many of them are going to be waterproof, maybe not always submergible, but they are going to be waterproof in the rain. They're going to be splash proof. I think that's the term that you'll hear. That's also something you want to be thinking about. If it's raining outside, I need to be holding this. I need this in my teeth or clipped on my hat because I'm changing a flat tire or something along the lines with this one also is splash proof, waterproof in those ways. This is something you want to be thinking about. You don't want to get yourself in a situation where you've got a great source of light, but it can't handle the elements. We know an individual who had a Streamlight flashlight, lost it, 4 months later, found it after the winter months had passed. Out in the backyard, snow, rain, all the elements, and it worked fine. If you ask me what light I would buy if I could only buy one, it would be this right here, the 500 lumen Streamlight. You can click the link in the description below, give you more information on it right there. I love this light, I use it all the time. This is the sort of thing that, again, if I could only pick one, it would be this, because you can do a lot of different things with it. Clip it on the hat, clip it on the pocket, it's durable, it's been dropped, it's been tested, trust me, it's a good quality light. So thanks for joining me in this video, I appreciate you being with me. Don't forget to share this information with others. Help other people be better prepared, body, mind, and soul. Whatever you do, don't lay your sword down on the battlefield and walk away. There's far too much at stake. Hope is found when you have a plan of action in the face of a crisis. God bless and strengthen you in this fight. We'll see you again soon.